Judas Priest som vi här hör i Parental Guidance som får lira medan vi bjuder herrarna att stiga in för ett litet opretentiöst samtal här i studion. Drygt 5 minuter över 2:30 klockan. Nu är de här i Radio Stockholm. Valda delar av Judas Priest. De kom upp lite försenade. De blev nämligen attackerade av en massa människor utanför stationen här. Det stod en väldig massa ungar. Welcome to Stockholm, Judas Priest.
Thank you. It's nice to be back. Two of us.
Two of you, namely...
You've got Rob Halford.
And Glen Tipton.
Mm-hmm. The lead singer and one of the guitarists.
Yes.
This is not your first visit to Stockholm, is it?
No, I believe it's a second one actually. We were talking in the car coming from the airport that we were here for the first time about 2 years ago. So it's a second visit. Mm-hmm. And we're very excited to be back. Looking forward to tonight's show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You look kind of nice fellas.
We are.
We're very nice people.
Nice.
We like cats and dogs
unbelievably.
and things like that, you know.
That's not the image you try to project on stage, is it?
Well, I think when you get out on stage, it's a different atmosphere, you know. It's a show business, it's rock and roll, and we try to make a big spectacle, something that's, you know, leaves people with a good feeling and that they can take good memories with them. And so, you know, it's a different performance when you're out on stage, you know. We have a reputation for that.
I've always believed in a big show, and we've got a 30-foot, 40-foot robot that comes out.
We have a monster
You don't
show.
have feet over here, do you? Well, that's lots of meters, very high meters.
20 meters.
And performs various tasks and picks Rob up and throws him into the audience and things. But it's very exciting.
Crazy show.
We haven't got it with us here, but it is on stage.
Två man, sångare och gitarrist från Judas Priest. I'm talking Swedish now. I'm trying to translate a little bit summarily.
Okay.
And you can't even check what I'm saying.
No, but we trust you.
We trust you. You shouldn't. Jo, de är här alltså för konsert på Isstadion i Stockholm ikväll. De ser rätt trevliga och snälla ut. En lite annan bild än man kanske ser av dem på scenen, men det är ju bara showbusiness med dem. Det är ju bara ett spektakel. Actually, you've been around as a band for quite a lot of years. Long time.
Yeah. But I mean, we're very lucky.
How do you survive?
Well, I don't know. How do we survive?
I don't know, Rob.
We're just very, very lucky, I guess. We're one of the longest reigning English heavy metal bands that have been together for so many years.
And still one of the most popular ones too.
Yeah, and that's down to a lot of luck and a lot of very hard work on our part. And we're still able to make good records and give good shows, and we still have the good fortune to have many people that like the group, you know, all over the world, and especially here in Sweden. So. It's a lot of different things, but a lot of hard work, and you know, that we love it. We love doing it now more than ever before. We have a great deal of enjoyment out of it, most of the time.
Well, when did you start as a band?
1971, wasn't it? The original band started, the very, very, very beginning, you know. But when we started together with Glenn, that was
just before the first album. I think it was about 74.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's over 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
The band as a name has been around for almost 15 years. That's when Ken and Ian were in the original members, you know. Mm. So it goes back a long time.
And Rob joined and I joined, and we went downhill from there ever since.
But we like to think that the band really started when Glenn came along, and we made that very first record. So it's been quite a few years and a few million miles around the world, you know.
You've seen a lot during this time.
Yes, we have.
We've just finished in America. We did 5 months over there, and we're in Europe now for a month, and then we finish. We have 2 weeks off, or 3 weeks off, and we go to Japan.
You never get tired of touring?
We've learned to deal with it.
Yeah, you have to.
It's very, very hard work, but it's in our blood now. I mean, we've done it for 15 years more, really, because we were with bands before that.
So you'd probably be bored to settle down in one spot.
Well, it's a dilemma that when you're on the road, you wish you were at home, and when you're at home, you wish you were back on the road. And so I can't see any end to Judas Priest, really.
Jo, i sin nuvarande form så har det här bandet existerat i drygt 10 år, men det ursprungliga Judas Priest är faktiskt bortåt 15 år gammalt. De har ju varit ute väldigt mycket på turné, de har sett väldigt mycket av världen, och problemet, säger de, är ju att när man är hemma då längtar man ut efter turné, livet ut på vägarna igen, men när man sen är där ute så längtar man hem till en stilla tillvaro. Let's listen to a special 12-inch version of one of the songs, the title song from your latest album.
Let's do it.
This is Turbo Lover.
Sounds good.
Sounds exciting.
It should be. We're an exciting band.
Nu tänker jag fortsätta prata med Judas Priest.
Ja.
Går det bra?
Du gör det på engelska, va?
Ja, och på svenska.
Ja, du är rätt skicklig på det.
Ja, just det.
På svenska alltså?
Ja, jo, det är mitt jobb här. Nu, dra dig tillbaka och svara dina telefoner omedelbart.
Ja,
Plats i korgen. This traffic guy got, actually he's an ex-punk rocker, but he couldn't get into his tight leather pants any longer.
I know the feeling only too well. Yeah.
Is that true?
So what's the turbo traffic like? Is it good?
Well, it's so and so really. It's so and so. It's getting a little bit messy for some reason.
Traffic jams all over the world these days.
Yes, there are. Tell me a little. Actually, these leather pants that got too tight for our traffic guy is it's not a problem for you, but you've gone a little bit away from the leather and studs and metal style. Why?
Well, I think mainly because we wanted to do something a little bit more modern. You know, we are probably responsible for making that style in the early days, and we'd been looking that way, and particularly me in my own way, the way I was dressing. I think we just wanted to make something a little bit new and make something different, which we felt was representative of heavy metal in 1986. You know. So we put a great deal of thought and ideas into this particular style. And I think some people, when they saw the pictures, they thought, oh, maybe Judas Priest has gone a bit soft. But that is not true. We're probably stronger now than we've ever been, you know, and you'll see that tonight in concert. Mm-hmm. We still give a very powerful, strong, aggressive show. And with the new stage set and the new songs, it works better, you know, so... That was one of the reasons why we decided to change.
But if you listen to this version of the Turbo Lover song, it's more or less Judas Priest gone disco.
Well, I'll tell you how that happened. A friend of ours is a famous disc jockey in New York in a place called the Palladium Club. And he's also the friend of an English journalist called Steve Gett, who now works out of America. But Steve was given the advanced copies of the Turbo album, and when this DJ heard Turbo, he said, oh, you must let me do a remix for the clubs, you know. So we said, okay, go ahead and do it, and this is what turned out. So we don't really feel that is really representative of Judas Priest as everyone understands it, but it was just some fun, bit of an idea just to try, you know, and we feel that if there's any way we can make heavy metal reach as many people as possible, then try it, you know. And there's nothing wrong to go into a club and dancing and going crazy to heavy metal, and we feel it's a first, you know.
There's a lot of we've in our travels we've come across a lot of heavy metal discos where kids don't want to dance so much as just hear long versions of songs, and that's what we did it for, really, not for the the swinging the coat around the head disco glitter type. That's never been our style and never will be.
Apropå det här med Hasse Gustafssons något trånga läderbrallor, så det var ju Judas Priest en gång i tiden som skapade mer eller mindre den här bilden av hårdrock med läder och nitar och allt sånt där. Nu har man gått ifrån mycket av det där, och man berättar här att man vill åstadkomma, en modernare bild, en modernare image av hårdrock. Man vill utvecklas framåt. Men säger jag, om man lyssnar på den här versionen av Turbo Lover som vi lyssnade till alldeles nyss, så är det ju faktiskt så att Judas Priest mer eller mindre har blivit discoband. Ja, det där kom till genom att en god vän till bandet som är diskjockey på Palladium, det är ett stort diskotek i New York, ett av de större och mest berömda för övrigt, tillsammans med en engelsk journalist fick en idé att man kanske kunde göra någon sån här dansversion. Varför kan man inte dansa till hårdrock? Det är klart att man ska kunna ha kul och dansa till den typen av musiken. Actually, as you said, you more or less started the image that dominated the entire metal scene.
Yeah.
And that's an image that I feel more or less has become a cliché nowadays. Everybody, absolutely everybody playing metal looks the same, except you. You don't look any
well,
more.
we've changed now. Now you'll find that everybody will start to look like we do again. A lot of bands do look towards Judas Priest to pave the way, so to speak, both musically and visually. And so whenever we do change a corner, which we have done quite often, people are a little apprehensive at first, but usually you'll find that will be the way that a lot of bands will go from this point onwards, you know. And we're very proud that people look towards us, and we've actually just tried to streamline our image a little more. And the new album, the music's a little bit more streamlined as well, but it doesn't mean that that's the way we'll continue. We've always dodged and weaved and turned, and that we're very likely to go back to completely heavy hard rock 1964, you know. So I mean, we just go with the wind.
What will you do when you're 75 years old?
I'm going to go on stage in a wheelchair, scream into a microphone. I don't know. You know, in this profession, Glenn and I were talking on the plane flying in from Copenhagen, and we were saying that, you know, when you're like 20, you try and imagine what you'll be doing when you're 30, you know, and it's the time seems to go so quickly, and you achieve so much, you know. It's difficult to say. I think we'd all like to think we can live a long, healthy life, and this is just the best time for us all, you know, to be doing what we're doing, to do something that you love as much as we do, and to get paid for it as well. It's not bad, you know, so I think that if and when we do get to the 70s, we'll be able to look back and look at our old videos and listen to the records, you know, and it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. But that's a long, long time yet, you know.
Yeah. And before that, you have a concert tonight.
That's right, yes. We have a great show here tonight. The only show... Well, we're doing two shows this week. Gothenburg as well. But tonight we do have the full show. The show is so big that there's only some places that we can put it in, but we're happy to say that we have the turbo robot tonight and all of the explosions and the smoke and millions of lights and millions of watts. It'll be a crazy heavy metal evening here in Stockholm tonight.
En vansinnig hårdrock eller metallkväll i Stockholm utlovar Judas Priest här slutligen. De ser förresten inte sådär väldigt långt framåt i tiden, men tror att när de är 75 så kommer de sitta på scenen i rullstolar eller möjligen ägna sig åt att meditera över sina gamla videos. Och thanks guys from coming here, and good luck with the concert tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing all the heavy metal maniacs at the show.
Don't tear the Ice Stadium down, please.
We'll try not to.
We need it tomorrow too.
Okay.
We won't, but the fans might.
Yeah, we'll send the repairmen in tomorrow.
Okay, thanks for coming here.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hands off. This is private.